Hi, I'm Giannakopoulos, Corporate Director at Baptist Health South Florida. I'm in the Information Technology Department and I have several areas of responsibility. I've got responsibilities for policy administration for both IT and for the enterprise, so my team controls policies that are essentially over all administrative, financial, and clinical areas in our 6-hospital system. I'm also in charge of knowledge reports development. So that means that the majority of the reports that are developed off of applications that we control are taken through my team. I've also got responsibility for the only team of technical writers at Baptist Health South Florida. We help in documentation for any number of different areas, either clinical or business related. That also takes me into our auditing department. We're also responsible for doing periodic audits on people's IDs to make sure that they have the proper access for the different applications that we also control. Finally, I have a process reengineering group. This is a team of dedicated professionals that looks at processes. Sometimes we improve them and sometimes we scrap them. Sometimes we look at processes in a completely different manner, and in doing so, we then use our simulation tools to go ahead and develop a computer simulation, which brings me to my point here today. Part of simulation is looking at how we spend our money, both operationally and by a capital nature. And I think that's one of the things that's happened in simulation today, is that we're not really sure what happens after we purchase a sim mannequin. How many times have we heard the story? I bought a mannequin, we spent several $1,000s, maybe even $100,000 on mannequins, and they're standing up in a closet. We didn't really budget, we didn't really know how to budget, we didn't really even know how to go through the political process of making sure that we understand how to operationalize those things along with getting the initial capital dollars. So during my talk, I'm going to talk about the basics of capital budgeting and operational budgeting, the differences between the two, and how it's great to get the capital dollars to get a big project going, but how we have to also make sure that we've got dedicated operational dollars both to support those efforts and to make sure that we have the dollars in place for the space, the staffing, and the ongoing training and the ongoing maintenance for all these items. So I'm very excited to be doing this at HealthySim to give people a boost, not just in the basics, but to help understand how to move those processes through your organizations. Thanks for your time.